We welcome you to Noche and Beyond here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys, tonight a celebration of the Latin culture. In this one, we'll see the Philadelphia 76ers against the Dallas Mavericks at the American Airlines Center. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. And these teams, Clark, each have impressive assist totals. Two of the best passing teams in the league.
No question about it, Kevin. I love the way these teams share the ball. It finds the open guy with both of these teams. The sharp movement of the ball and players, beautiful to watch.
Nash against Iverson. The shot by Nash, no good. Releases from 15, and it's Iverson missing. Stevenson outside. Pass to Nash. Over Iverson. Rebound by the 76ers. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Here's the teardrop. And it's good on the way in.
Hey, when you're going up against a big man with the skill and savvy of Nowitzki, that's a hard assignment.
Iverson right side. Over Nash. And Iverson gets it to go.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Now here's Nash. He's coming off a 19-point game against Minnesota.
And then there was his passing. When he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates, and they just couldn't figure out how to defend him.
Here's Buckner after Dirk Nowitzki's bucket. Iverson right side. Goes up on the wing. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the evening.
At the line for 2.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
You know, with the style of game he has, seems like no matter the system, he's going to succeed.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Stevens is checked in, and it's Bell in for Stevenson. Here's Buckner. 11 points for him in that last game against Portland. Here's Iverson, and the dunk by Iverson.
You know, I think the undervalued part of AI's game is his athleticism. I know he's not that big, but he's an amazing athlete. This guy was an all-state football player in high school, and he plays with some of that football mentality, too.
Here's Nowitzki. 76ers getting the bucket. Drops in the layup for 2.
Getting physical in the paint and being rewarded for it.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Iverson kicks to McKee. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Nowitzki outside. Launches it. Ahmed pulls it in. Last game for the Mavericks, they picked up the W against the Timberwolves at Target Center. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Dallas making a switch here. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Nowitzki with the screen on Iverson. Here's Strickland. Pass to Nowitzki. Makes it off the glass. Nowitzki's got 6.
On the pick and roll, Nowitzki uses his size so well, disrupting the D and getting himself into shooting position.
The 3 from Iverson. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Strickland. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
That's on Allen Iverson.
Boy, you got to love Nowitzki. As unique a player as you'll ever see, a towering 7-footer who is as good as it gets at making all kinds of jump shots.
And we're at the very tail end of the regular season, Greg, as we know how much does depth help a team when it reaches this point of the year.
It's huge, but honestly, luck can play just as big a role. This is why teams put such a premium on their training staff. Health is absolutely critical.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. Different look for Dallas. Franklin's checked in for Nowitzki. Howard comes in for Eduardo Nahara. And Griffin subbed in for Raja Bell. Here's Van Horn. Really had troubles in the loss to Portland. McKee against Howard. Pass to Harrington. Shot clock at 5. Here's Muhammad. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Last game for the Mavericks, they picked up the W against the Timberwolves. McKee against Howard. To the left wing. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings. You take a look at the 76ers. It hasn't been a great season for them. We may see some changes in the offseason.
Well, I think for the Sixers, they have been one of the major surprises in the NBA this season. Unfortunately, for the wrong reasons.
And, you know, any fixes they've tried during the season have only compounded their problems.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Now, here's Harrington. Still scoreless. Puts one up from 19. Again, Philadelphia.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Griffin looking around. Pass to Strickland. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound. Franklin misses the one-handed jam.
Tell you what, he does not miss many of those. He's usually a very strong finisher in tight.
Buckner, no good. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Griffin passes to Franklin. Picked by Griffin. Drives to the hoop. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Here's Buckner. Here's Muhammad. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
That's determination at its finest. He'll get one more.
The 76ers shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Deshaun Stevenson, he's checked in for Dallas. The 76ers also with a sub. Scalabrini's checked in. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here's Strickland. Hasn't made one yet. Good work there as it goes.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now, here's Harrington. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Takes it inside. Pass to Scalabrine. Latrey doesn't go for it. For Dallas, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Here's Franklin. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Here's Strickland. 6 on the shot clock. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And I just love watching him break the defense down, especially off pick and roll.
And here is Harrington. Out left to the wing. Here's Van Horn. It's rebounded by Dallas. Coming off that win against Minnesota.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively. And they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me. Not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
And the basket by Muhammad.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's Armstrong. Pass to Howard. Shakes him. And he lays it up and in. Howard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Impressive work down on the block.
Here's Harrington. Nothing on the board. On the 76ers with some changes. Bradley's checked in for Muhammad. And Ori's subbed in for Buckner.
For the 76ers, Michael Bradley, Robert Horry.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Van Horn, the pass to Harrington. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Bradley. Fades away. It's rebounded by Stevenson. Dallas leading by 5. Here's Wang. And no good. Bradley with some nice D. Here's Scalabrine. 11 points for him in that last game against Portland. Pass to Harrington. Horry with it. And here is Harrington. He's covered by Armstrong. The 76ers again can't hit it. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Harrington kicks to Scalabrine. Horry passes to Scalabrine. Back to Horry. And there's the drive. And it goes down 2 points.
Horry showing a lot of determination there, putting his shot through while also drawing the foul.
The 76ers making a switch here. McKee's checked in. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That's good from Horry. The Mavericks leading. Now Howard. 1:43 left in the first quarter. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
And it's clear that's a change for the better from what he was able to do at the free throw line a year ago, guys.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Bradley. 1:30 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Nowitzki. Nowitzki draws the double to the inside, to the wing on the left. And LaFrance gets it to go. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And 1:01 left to play in the first. Now, here's Harrington, defended by Nash. They set the pick. Nash against Harrington. Shot clock at 3. Bradley, that's for 2. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Nowitzki with the screen on Harrington. Nash kicks to Nowitzki. Back to Nash. Here's LaFrance. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
Harrington against Nash. Into the lane. And it's in there.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through.
Nowitzki lifts up. What a play! Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Nowitzki with the screen on Harrington. Strickland. And it's good, 2 points. Strickland's got 6 points. Philadelphia with the ball, trailing by 5. Pass to Harrington. Screen. 5 on the clock. To the paint. Here's Ori. It's hauled in by Nowitzki. Dallas leading by 5. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. They get it back. Here's Stevens. Pass to Bell. Here's Stephens. And stolen by Ori. And here they come. Here's Scalabrine. It's rebounded by Dallas. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Refusing to give up on the play. Hard work pays off.
Team foul.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Nash is checked in.
1 shot.
Bradley no good on the free throw. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Bell dishes to Nowitzki. To Bell from past the arc. That's good, and it's Nowitzki with the assist. Bell's got the lead up to 6 now for the Mavs. Timeout called the 76ers.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Wang, he's checked in for LaFrance.
16,
The steal. Down low. And stolen by Ori. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Bradley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul and make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And you know, with some players, it's more than just the numbers. He provides things for this team that don't always show up in a stat sheet.
The 76ers trail by 8. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's McKee. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. McKee's got 5 points now in the quarter. Harrington against Nash. It's Nowitzki on the wing. Outside for Harrington. Ori against Nowitzki. Clock at 6. Outside for Harrington. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Now the 76ers on the break. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's going to be on Marshall Bell. A few opportunities so far at the free throw line. He's made 1, he's missed 2.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Bradley's checked in for Wang. Franklin comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Griffin's checked in for Bell. And Armstrong subbed in for Steve Nash. And Philadelphia has possession, following the score by Dallas. Outside Bradley. Pass to Williams. Here's Scalabrine. Launches a 3. Another miss by Philadelphia. And here's Armstrong. Still without a basket. There's the drive. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Griffin against Williams. Now here's Harrington. Back to Williams. And the rejection by Bradley. Here's Stevens. No good on the 3. The 76ers trail by 8. To the middle. Here's Bradley. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Mavericks have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Offensive rebound. Franklin. They shoot again. Pass to Steffens. They set the screen. Armstrong against Williams. And another shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Armstrong possesses real good leadership qualities. He's a terrific floor general and he doesn't take any plays off. This guy gives you everything he has.
He's off on the first. Nazi Muhammad's checked in for the 76ers. Iverson comes in for Williams. He hits the second from the line. Here's Harrington. Allen Iverson on the wing. An easy 2 points on the layup. Iverson's got 9.
Check out Iverson getting tricky with the ball, using his handles to slip by the defender.
Dallas leading by 7. comes strong with it. He averages about 5 points a game. Franklin passes to Stevenson. There's a screen. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Nash is checked in for the Mavericks.
Number 13, Steve Nash.
The 76ers trail by 7. Iverson outside. Here's Muhammad. And he banks in the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
I'll tell you what, that's a workhorse effort on the offensive glass.
Iverson against Nash. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Absorbing contact well inside. Nash is a competitive guy and is able to find ways to score even against tough defense.
Now here's Iverson. 23 points for him the last game against Portland.
And not just the scoring. It was also how fierce he was on defense, grabbing 3 steals on the night as well. Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
Nash against Iverson. Stevenson outside. Pass to Franklin. Just 5 on the clock. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. The 76ers trail by 5. For 3 points, Harrington gets the 3-pointer to fall. Harrington's got 5 now.
And how about the concentration on that jumper? It was just him, the ball, and the hoop.
Here's Nash. Buries it down low. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
And the quickness of the release, very impressive from Nash, especially when he gets inside.
And stolen by Nash. For 3. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight. Free throw good, Muhammad. LaFrancie's checked in for the Mavericks. Nowitzki comes in for Howard. Both free throws good from Muhammad. For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the 2nd. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Nowitzki outside. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Nash has got 3 assists in the game. And Philadelphia calls time here.
Okay, Dallas.
The 76ers trail by 5. Here's Buckner. On the wing, Iverson. It's rebounded by Dallas. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Iverson against Nash. Driving inside. Nowitzki left side. They double-team Nowitzki. Nash with no one around. Another 3 for Dallas.
The sharpshooter Nash, especially efficient and lethal from outside the arc with that really efficient stroke of his.
Iverson against Nash. Over to the left wing. Van Horn, the pass to McKee. And he dunks it down.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Iverson against Nash. Pass to Franklin. Back to Nash. Here's Franklin. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
You know, Nash is an excellent distributor, a phenomenal floor general, great at recognizing when his guys are open.
Here's Buckner. They trail by 9 points. Pass to McKee. 6 to shoot. Now Muhammad. 11 points in the game. Iverson, no good. Stevenson outside. Nowitzki outside. 1:53 left now here in the second. Nash outside. Fires the three. Muhammad pulls it in. Muhammad's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Iverson. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Dallas. Nowitzki's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Out to the wing. Nash outside. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Back to Nowitzki. Shoots over Muhammad. They get it back. Nowitzki outside. 59 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Franklin. Nowitzki with the screen on McKee. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Nash against Iverson. Nash's shot is off. The 76ers trail by 9. To the left side wing. Here's Buckner. The 76ers again can't hit it. Nowitzki right side. And Nowitzki with the stuff.
This is just one of those games for Nowitzki. I mean, he's playing with a lot of fire, energy, and getting things to go his way as a result.
The drive by Iverson. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Raja Bell on the wing. Pass to Franklin. The three. That shot is off. That'll do it for the first half. Mavericks ahead, leading by 9. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center.
48.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Dirk Nowitzki having a dominant impact in this game.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And we've got 3rd quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Here's Iverson. To the middle. McKee, the pass to Van Horn. And it's denied. And here's Bell. Out to the wing. Here's Franklin. 5 to shoot. Here's Bradley. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup. Bradley's got the lead up to 11 now for the Mavs.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Now here's McKee. Pass to Buckner. And here is Iverson. Here's Muhammad. And the rejection by Bradley. And Muhammad kicks to Iverson. Here's Buckner, defended by Bell. Now Muhammad, guarded by Bradley. Tries again. Here's Muhammad. Hits the J after faking out the D with the quick up fake. Muhammad's got 13.
You can see it in his eyes. He is in the zone tonight, scoring with ease.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
First team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Iverson outside. Fires for 3. And Franklin pulls it down. Franklin's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Strickland. He's got 8. To the paint. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now here's Iverson. 13 points in the game. Pass to Van Horn. Offensive rebound. Muhammad, no good. Dallas leading by 13. Here's Strickland. Here's Franklin. That's tipped.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Strickland, guarded by McKee. Here's Wang, and that's off the glass and in.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
The 76ers trail by 15. Timeout called the 76ers.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Iverson. Down low. Now McKee. Good on the triple. McKee's got 13.
Well, Iverson can dish it out just about as well as he can score it. I mean, instinctively finding the ready shooter there.
Armstrong passes to Nahara. Armstrong with the screen on McKee. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Nahara. He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block and a 3-point play chance here. And the 76ers making a change here. Harrington's checked in, and he's got his first chance at the line here.
And on the season, you know, only shooting around 73%, so not necessarily where he'd like to be.
Boy, I tell you what, he's really coming to his own this year. I mean, that is an enormous step up from what he shot at the line last season.
Pass to Harrington. Muhammad with a screen on Armstrong. Harrington can't get it to go. Mavericks leading by 14. Armstrong with a screen on McKee. Here's Nahara. Rebounded by McKee. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so for the Mavericks.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And also, they are working the opposition from the mid-range, continuing to fire away with confidence from there.
And that one falls for Armstrong. Mavericks making a switch here. Griffin's checked in, and both free throws good for Armstrong. The 76ers trail by 16. Harrington with it. He's got 5. Three-pointer. Buckner, good. Buckner's got 6 points.
What a smooth stroke. You expect that good-looking shot to go in every time.
Howard with this screen on Harrington. Pulls up on the elbow. It's slammed in by Howard.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Now Harrington, pass to McKee. Muhammad with a screen on Griffin. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. Let's take a look at Dallas. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason.
And right now for Dallas,
their fans had high hopes for them this season, and they have not let them down. It's been a fantastic campaign thus far, and they really are set up perfectly for a deep run in the playoffs.
It's obvious their eyes have been squarely on the postseason for a while. It'll be fascinating to see if the regular season dominance carries over.
And here's Armstrong. Goes back up. McKee against Griffin. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Griffin is such a high IQ player, and he also combines that with playing hard and always being under control.
And that one misses. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Wang comes in for LaFrance. And it's Nash in for Armstrong. The 76ers also with a sub. Scalabrini's checked in for Buckner.
And not what we're accustomed to seeing from him at all from the free throw line.
Now here's Nash. He's got 7, and that one's good by Stevenson.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
McKee against Stevenson. Now here's McKee. Not a lot of room. Here's Muhammad. Pass to Van Horn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from the wing. Good on the jump shot. Van Horn's got his first 2 points.
Putting his height to great use there, feeling out the situation and then hitting from mid-range.
There's Nash with the 3. Rebounded by McKee. McKee's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Driving in, and it's sent back by Howard. Stevenson outside from downtown. Rebound by the 76ers. Muhammad's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Van Horn. Here's Muhammad, defended by Nash. And Muhammad kicks to Harrington. Buries it from three-point range. Harrington's got his third basket of the night.
Showing he can bury the long-range missile. I like when he takes these with confidence.
Outside Griffin. Now here's Nash for the three. Back to Stevenson. Nash with the screen on McKee. Here's Stevenson. He can't get that one. McKee with the defensive effort.
Dallas foul. Adrian.
Bradley's check in for McKee. And it'll be the Mavericks with their first timeout here of the game.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Morris checked in for the 76ers. Here's Van Horn, defended by Bell. Pass to Harrington. Here's Van Horn. 4 on the shot clock. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. A 3-ball. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. At one point, they led by 16. Dallas again missing.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Back to Harrington. Pass to Scalabrine. And the rejection by Bradley. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Mavericks leading by 11. Nash outside. To the inside. Nowitzki. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists. Nash has got 6 assists here tonight.
And this is where Nash is most dangerous. Superb at running that pick and roll.
Here's Van Horn. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Out to the right wing. Pass to Scalabrine. Pulls up from the corner. The Mavericks pull it in. Bradley's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Harrington against Nash. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Back to Nash. Looking to end his cold spell. And he sinks the layup. Nash has got 9.
Power move there, muscling it in. Weight room.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Van Horn, the pass to Orr. Bradley with the ball, guarded by Bradley. Shoots a fader, and the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Takes a 3, and there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Nash. Nowitzki's got 20 points.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now, here's Harrington. 8 points for him. Here's Van Horn. No good, unable to end this run.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
No good from Bell. The 76ers trail by 18. 30 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Over to the left wing. Here's Van Horn. Count it from 12. Van Horn's got 4 this quarter. Mavericks leading by 16. Dallas calls timeout. And the 76ers making a change here. Howard's checked in, and the Mavericks call time here. making a switch here. .20 left to play in the third. Here's Strickland. 8 points for him. Over Ori. Shot's good by Strickland. Strickland's got 10 points.
Well, that was Dirk Nowitzki getting in the way of the defense right there. Well done.
Now here's Howard. Got it off in time. That shot off the mark. And so it's Dallas with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been active and effective. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Dallas leading by 18. Nowitzki with the screen on Harrington. Here's Strickland. It's deflected. One-on-one fast break. Here's Ori. Stephens pulls it in. The Mavericks shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Three-pointer, Bell. Here's LaFrance. Pass to Nowitzki. Another shot. Nowitzki draws the double. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The 76ers trail by 18. Harrington with it. Left side, Williams. Over Bell. Second chance shot, and it's Bradley laying it in.
You've got to have inside scoring to be successful, and he's aware of that.
Bell against Williams. Nowitzki with the screen on Williams. Nowitzki outside. Just 5 to shoot. That one falls. Nowitzki's got 22 points.
Love how Nowitzki goes right up with it when he's this deep. I mean, not giving the defense any time to react.
Williams against Bell. Now here's Williams. Tight defense on him. Pass to Harrington. Trying to find Bradley. Gets it to him. And he comes up with the deuce. Bradley's got 4 this quarter.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Driving to the basket. And it's Strickland missing. The 76ers trail by 16. Harrington with it. Lets it go from deep. LaFrance pulls it in. LaFrance has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Dallas foul.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Bradley finds Howard. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Ori. Over Nowitzki. Ori gets the bucket.
Well, add that to the list of things that Ori can do for you. Knock down the medium-range jumper.
Nash outside. Nowitzki outside. Misses the 3. The 76ers trail by 14. Howard in the post. Defended by Bell. Scalabrini passes to Ori. Sinks the three-pointer.
You know, this is where Ori is most effective, I think. His confidence, firing off the catch, off the charts.
Nowitzki with the screen on Harrington. Nowitzki outside. Ori against Nash. Back to Nowitzki. And the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
You got to wrap him up right there if you're going to try to keep Nowitzki from scoring. He's just so big and smart and skilled. You got to wrap him up. Don't let his arms get up.
Iverson's checked in for Howard.
Nowitzki, shooting 1.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. The 76ers trail by 14, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Now Iverson. Pass to Scalabrine. Over in the corner, Harrington.
Impressive how Nowitzki stays with his man and using all of his mobility and length to bother shooters.
Just 2 to shoot. The second chance effort. Scalabrine, no luck.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Nash's shot is in.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Iverson. Pass to Ori. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Nice possession. Ori getting the close look to go.
Griffin's checked in for Raja Bell. And the 76ers making a change here. That's good from Ori. And so it's Dallas with it. They led by as many as 18 points. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Nowitzki outside. And the three off target. The 76ers trail by 13. Here's Van Horn. Pass to Buckner. Bradley's checked in for the Mavericks. Scalabrine's checked in for the 76ers.
Substitution on the court.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Van Horn. It's hauled in by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 11 rebounds in the game. Nowitzki with the screen on Iverson. The shot by Nash, no good. The 76ers have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Buckner going inside. Banked in off the glass.
Beautiful move to evade the defense that time, showing off nice handles.
Nash with the screen for Griffin. Off with the layup. The 76ers trail by 11. Iverson outside. Here's Buckner. Pass to Van Horn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Iverson. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Griffin with it. Iverson picks him up. Franklin kicks to Nash. Here's Franklin. Shoots the three. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Iverson outside. Pass to Van Horn. Here's Scalabrine. Here's Iverson. Missed inside. Mavericks leading by 11. In the corner, Bradley with it. Deflects the pass. Nash against Iverson. Trying to end the drought. And Nowitzki slams it in.
Hey, who needs a 40-inch vertical? That throwdown from Dirk, good enough for me.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. It's good. Scalabrine's got his first bucket of the night.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Nowitzki dishes to Nash. Picks it out to Nowitzki. Jacks up a three. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Nash has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. The 76ers trail by 14. And here is Iverson. There's the screen. And the rejection by Bradley. Now here's Nash. Nowitzki with the screen on Iverson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Such an unpredictable player. Nash keeps defenses on their toes and just baits them into mistakes.
So both teams making some changes here.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
The 76ers have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Here's Buckner. He's guarded by Stevenson. Pass to Van Horn. A step back shot here. And the rebound goes to Nash. Franklin inside the three-point line to the wing right side. Nash up on top. Iverson covering. Nash the pass to Franklin. They set the pick. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Buckner. Allen Iverson on the wing. Pass to Muhammad. Top of the key. Mavericks with the rebound. Franklin's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Nash. Franklin kicks to Stevenson. Shoots over McKee. On the high post, he drills it. And the Mavericks lead by 18.
Ready to fire right off the catch. Excellent shot prep.
Timeout called, 76ers.
Okay, Dallas. For your entertainment on the fast, get up!
The 76ers trail by 18. Here's Buckner. On the wing, Iverson. Over Armstrong. The 76ers with another miss. Dallas has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Stevenson drives in.
Making his presence felt at the rim.
And here are the 76ers now. Iverson with the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
To end the run. The shot is good off the backboard.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
There's the pick. Here's Armstrong. It's stolen by McKee. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Up the floor. Buckner.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
Here's Armstrong. Now Howard. Driving the lane. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Mavericks.
On a given night, 1 or 2 guys might have the off night from the line, but today the team did a much better job with their free throws.
They didn't lose focus, and it made a difference.
And it's pretty incredible when you look at the body of work this year, guys. I mean, when they hit 70 wins, we were astounded. And then now, the wins continuing to pile up in what's been truly a remarkable and special season.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
Yeah, you know, I thought the result might be a little different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. Now they'll have to wait till next year for a shot at revenge.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Dirk Nowitzki.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Bradley is screen on Armstrong. Harrington inside. He's covered by Armstrong. Bradley can't get it to go. Here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 15-6 run. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Armstrong. Ori with the rebound. Howard against Stevenson. And here is Howard. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. See you next time.